because I realized I needed one after I hit the button. So today I want to show you our weekly meal plan prep changed this week because we were planning on doing pulled pork, but the plans changed. So I'm making pizza waffles so we at least have something quicker and easier for lunches. Not easier than pulled pork. I'm just saying like a quick and easy go-to. But these pizza waffles aren't your traditional crust or anything. They're a higher protein pizza waffle. And if you do like a low calorie, lower carb bread, then you'll have even more and less carbs, right? Even more protein, less carbs, potentially, depending upon your bread. So the macros vary. I'd give you my macros, but I don't remember them. So, plus I made my own bread, so who knows? That'll shift. In here we have liquid egg whites and Greek yogurt, and then I swept off some of my breadcrumbs in here. I'm going to mix that here in a minute. But first, I'm going to show you the Flex Plus, which we will also be using with it, but to do our mozzarella cheese. So this recipe for one serving is 1/3 cup of liquid egg whites, 1/4 of plain Greek yogurt. I wrote it down, and then I dripped a geek on it. Half a teaspoon of whatever seasoning you like. I put fave. 2 slices or 44 grams of bread. I do weigh out grams of bread. And then 1/4 cup of your mozzarella cheese. We're going to start with the Flex Plus, which is a discontinued item, but it's been in the outlet. So hopefully it's still there. It comes with 2 batteries, a food processor doodad where this goes in, but we're not using this, but I wanted to show it to you today. So I'm going to show you 2 versions of it. I'm not showing you the immersion blender. So it comes with the food processor doodad. It won't come with a hair in it like mine has right now. Okay, got it out. It comes with these blades. So this is a grating blade. So you have a thicker grate and then the thinner one. You just flip it over. I'm going to use the thicker one. There it is. Okay. It also comes with a slicing blade. So you have a thinner slice and a thicker slice, I think. Don't get me lying. I don't know which one's which. So top is thin, bottom is thick. This one, top is thick, bottom is smaller. Okay, so that's this blade here. That all goes with the food processor. It's all dishwasher safe except for the lid and of course your motor and batteries. So I'm gonna lock this lid on and we're gonna shred some cheese to put in there. Oh, Scooby Snacks. Takes me a minute, y'all. Okay, there's the locking mechanism. I think this goes at the back. Takes me a minute. Not the sharpest tool in the shed most of the time. Okay, here we go. Go down. Down, baby. Down the roller coaster. Yes. Yes. Almost. No. No. Yes. Okay. Seriously. I always have trouble. Okay. Never ending. There we go. Come on. Oh, stupid is what stupid does. I gotta turn this because that is what locks on there. So there we go. Maybe we got her down. Now we gotta lock her. There we go. Gotta look at it sometimes. We stick this in here. You stick your blade on, and it's a little tricky at first. I haven't used this in a while, except for I use this in the mixer all the time. So now we have our Cheez-Ins. I'll put this in. Okay. You use this once you get down there. You don't want to stick your Topanga Fangas in there. We have a safety. I don't feel like the design is the easiest to use on that. I turn it up for the shreds. I don't even remember which side I did, y'all. And this isn't the hardest cheese. So the harder the cheese, the easier this is. This is a little bit squishy. And almost the whole thing is what we need. Almost, not the whole thing. actually don't care if I have the whole thing or not. Okay, so we're golden. Might need another battery. I've been using that one for a while. So we'll take this off. I'll show you. So you don't necessarily lose any cheese. It just might not all be shredded. And I said almost the whole thing, and I knew I had some left. Apparently I put it in there sideways. So I'm okay with these chunks. I am going to say whenever you do the other side of the blade, it has that little lip. So I usually just knock my fingernail, but you can take like the cake tester or fork or something and get it out of that ring. Here, let me show you. I want to show you what I'm talking about. So how it sits in here, this little lip here, that will sometimes, if you have a softer cheese, collect it. Not that big a deal. I just usually clean that out so I don't lose my cheese because I love cheese and I want every morsel of cheese. Excuse me. See, there's some. That was kind of gross. It went to the wrong side of my fingernail. So, it's in 4 places. Cool. All right, all done. Dishwasher safe. Praise. Oh, don't lose that. So I guess if you wanted to double cut it up, you could use the blade. So we're good to go. I'm going to put this in my Ziploc bag. And then I'm going to show you the Flex Plus on the mixing part of it. So like your hand mixer that you can carry around. What I do love about this, other than it's going away, and it's been in the outlet $100 off, FYI. One of the things I absolutely love about it is that it's on, or it has the 2 batteries. So this also comes off here. I'm going to show you. And that's dishwasher safe. Just this isn't, so I can hand wash that. Put it over here. I got my dishwasher pile going. Okay, we're going to move this out the way. We'll put our lid back over here. We're going to grab our mixer pieces. We'll set that battery out of the way because it turned red on me. And I'm going to grab this one and hope it's charged. Pretty sure it is. So this is the hand blender. What I was saying is I love having this because we have 2 circuits in our kitchen. So if you wanted to run 3 appliances, you can do so without possibly blowing one of your breakers. So this is super handy if you have an older house like me, or you live in an older house and you haven't like rewired or done the stuffs. So we're going to mix our egg. I don't know why, but I always like to give this a good mix before I add the other stuffs. So here we go. It's okay if it scratches up my bowl. I'm going to sit it right here for a minute and add my everything but the pizza. So you can add Italian seasoning to this. I just like to give it a little extra flavor. My bread also has our garlic rub in it, so it has some extra flavor. But this, I'm doing this times 6. So it calls for half a teaspoon for 1 serving. So I'm doing a tablespoon for the 6. And then I'm probably gonna let this sit for a day or 2 in the fridge, but you don't have to, you can do it right away. We're a little clumpy in here. Okay. I had a bottle, and I think it might have died in the pantry with the mice, so I don't even care what's in there now. It's just all trash because I don't want to touch it or deal with mouse dick. Here you go. Deep Dark Secrets. Invasions. Okay. Everything but the pizza. I have some pepperoni out because I think I want to put that like in our waffly crust too. Turn this back on. Woo. I got my big bowl out because I really wasn't sure about the space it was going to take up with our bread going in here. And I have a little bit more than what it calls for. I just wanted to go ahead and use up the rest of my whatchamadoodles, my breads. Well, we'll put this here. Hey, can you hold that? We'll just smash the bread. It's cool. Please don't fall over. Where's my scale? I want to clear this out and make sure I have enough cheese, y'all. Scooby Snacks. Okay, we have cleared it. It's at 0. Mother of dragons. That was a good catch, oh my words. So we probably now have the right amount of bread that I just shoved some off. We need 168 grams. One of the things I do love about a fresh grate of cheese, oh my goodness, it's almost perfect right now, is that it melts better. And you don't have the extra anti-cooking agents in there. My other side of, this is the scoop and spreader thing. It was also in the outlet. Or on sale in the outlet because it's also discontinued. It's one of my favorites. So I grabbed a few extras. If you're doing one serving of this and you have the garlic slicer, I'm telling you about all the outlet stuff, y'all. Run and get it if it's still there. And you have the garlic slicer. I love this. The garlic slicer I like to use for cheese. So like if you're doing one serving, you just need something quick. It is awesome. Ooh, we're not going to leave this chunk of cheese behind. All right, 185. We're going to kick the bread over here and pick that up when we're done. We're going to put these back in here. We'll take this off the scale, y'all. We're almost done. Try to be fast. So I did already cut up quite a bit of bread from my loaf that wasn't as pretty. You can also tear it. Like this is the kind of crispy spot or piece that is no longer fresh and super soft. But I will say, as a whole, I was really shocked that this bread was as soft as it was. I'm assuming it's the potato flour because the other sourdough I did was not that soft. I did like a traditional sourdough, and on this recipe, don't go in there. I changed up my usual challah bread recipe that I use, and it was a much more, it was a softer loaf than what it usually is too. So it was a nice change up. I dug it. Let's get all these crumbs off of here. I'll cut the rest of this up with our bread knife, which is what I used before. A lot of squares. Now you could food processor this. You could make it smaller if you wanted to. I'm gonna mix that up, stir it all around. We're not gonna go downtown, but it's going to be, I want to let it soak up the goodness for a little while and get all the flavors in it, and it'll be a complete sog fest. Like it will be super soggy, but it'll make the best waffles. Now you could also engineer or follow a waffle recipe that would be a little more normal, or you could use like the Kodak Cakes mix. That's a higher protein mix if you're trying to go healthier. That's always a good option. I just wanted to use up some leftover bread, and this is one of the ways. Sometimes I will legit buy bread for this recipe and buy like the lower calorie one, because it's usually pretty macro friendly. If you're watching the stuffs. Okay, let's get these crumbs. Get this crumbs off of here. You're welcome for the noise. Just kidding, I don't like it either. Okay, we got a couple more pieces of bread. We got all the crumbs. All the crumbs. We're not going in there with that. I know this counter's clean. I don't actually remember that one. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna give it a little mixeroo with our cheese and our bread. See, look at that. Y'all, there's a lot in there. I can also, I really kind of should have probably done this with the cheese first, so I could just stir around the bread. Which is what I'm getting ready to do, because I think I got this cheese in there pretty good. Now, I like to take them up a little bit in a bigger bowl so that they don't go everywhere. Now I'm going to put this on the side of my food processor. I got more crumbs. I can put these in here. Let me get, if I have it out, I don't, so we'll just use this. Scoop and spreader. I do like that this is a silicone side, so it actually scrapes really well. I have no idea why they got rid of it, because it's one of my favorites, and it like goes pretty deep down into a jar for scraping too, so long as you have a large enough opening. Maybe that's why. It's good for the last scoops of the mayonnaise or the Miracle Whips. Okay, I have this good enough for me. I think I'm going to lid it and stick it in the fridge for a day or two. Maybe we'll come back Wednesday. We'll see. So maybe Wednesday we can get her done. And I just realized I didn't tell you, tomorrow is Tune In Tuesday. So Pampered Chef goes live at 7 p.m. every Tuesday, which is why I don't do it on Tuesday nights. So you can be in their giveaway and mine, but tomorrow night would be their giveaway because they typically give away stuffs on their lives. So register for the Zoom. There's a link in the description. There's a link on the website, and the link in the description's for my word up. It's going to be yogurt. Today is yogurt. So the first link in the description of this is from Facebook Messenger. Words are hard. I cannot talk. Facebook Messenger. So it's a direct link to message me the word yogurt for this live to be entered in my monthly giveaway. You do not have to be on here live to be entered into my giveaway. It is absolutely okay if you are catching the replay. Next up, Pampered Chef goes live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. If you register for the Zoom, you are going to be registered for the giveaway. That being said, if you do not register, you can still catch their lives or even some of the replays on their Facebook page. And I try to share them as well, but I'm not always the best at that. Okay. They also will email you if you register and you don't make it. They'll email you the recipe and a link to catch the replay. If they're doing coupons or discounts, they will also email you, or they did in the past, a unique discount code to you after the live. I think you have to be present for that one, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyhow, tune in Tuesday to be entered into Pampered Chef's giveaway, because I would love for you to win something, even outside. I mean, I would love for everybody to win my stuffs too, but a way to win something else or to be in another giveaway is always good. I would love for y'all to win some stuffs there. That's all I have for today. So I'm just going to waffle iron this. If you wanted it to be flat and not have the little wells for sauce and things later, you can also just put it on a griddle in a pan and scoop it out. I was going to put these in there, but I'm thinking I might do this for some of them and not all of them, because I love a good margarita pizza with basil-y tomatoes. And I don't know that I want pepperoni in the crust for that. So I'll let y'all go. Remember, message me the word yogurt. Catch Pampered Chef tomorrow at 7. I will try to be live tomorrow at lunchtime to let y'all know. Again, it's like a reminder. I think that's it. So I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you again Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every day. Hope to see you again later. And remember, message me the word yogurt.